know how your dick gets stuck that way.
You are very good at that. How it be, how it is. Welcome in and welcome back. It's Void Scourge time. Last week.
In where?
In space.
Thank you. I was confused where the Void Scourge was.
My bad.
Thank you.
My bad. That's on me. That's on me, frankly. I'll do better.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Last we left off, the party went to the Fae because one Nova Wake lost his name to to a Fae and is having to go by Torrent Void. A couple of other issues out on the Astral Dreadnought they're hoping to get fixed, and when they entered, they met one Lord Roft, a massive Fae with the head of a buck that split open a mountain so that they may traverse to the Sealy Hert. Upon arriving at the Sealy Hert, I can talk. I don't plan these things. I hope that's blatantly obvious.
Moon!
Yes, thank you. I'll get that in just a second. Upon arriving, there were 3 cities, 2 of which were mysteriously empty. Coax the Goblin, plus 11 more goblins, having snuck along with them in a little picnic basket.
Ate all the food!
A picnic basket of holding. Snuck off to go investigate one of them while the party themselves moved forward to speak to Lord Nesura and Lady Lemay. And a strange thing happened. They asked the court, the Sealy Hert asked the party for help investigating the Gloaming Court. That is within the Fae realm. When Nova pushed back a little bit, wisely directing that these were waters they were not familiar with, which is saying something. This is a political situation that we don't know much about. We wouldn't be optimized for such a venture. The court of the Sealer Hert tried to manipulate Nova into casting a vote against the notion, pushing Nova into actually trying to push back a little bit. And then Nerium caught that he was being reverse psychologically manipulated. And so they dipped. Come to find out later that the Gloaming Court likely had nothing to do with this, and it was in fact the Shadowfell involved. If you don't know what the Shadowfell is, think of the material plane, and then on one side, on the sun side, you could say, is the Fae realm, and on the moon side, beneath it, is the Shadowfell, where it's a mirror dimension, kind of, where much like the material plane, except everything that could go wrong has gone wrong. The party is currently making their after getting this new information from a Darkling, which Torrent then they began to move towards established allies, Fae they could trust, if you could trust a Fae, towards the River Lord. And that is where we'll be picking up. I'm SirFeffers, your humble DM. Thank you for being here. It is my honor to have these 2 fantastic players with us. If you want to join our community, hit up the Discord, and if you want to get caught up, you can head over to the YouTube, Jake and Feffers. Thank you for the hydrate. And that's it for me. I'm going to be DMing at the Convergence, and I might be going on a D&D cruise soon. More information on that later. Let me throw it over to SmolBirdLex.
Hello, I am SmolBirdLex. You can find me at SmolBirdLex or SmolBirdArt. I got commissions open if you guys want to hire me for anything. D&D characters, personas, whatever you want, I got you. I do this on Saturdays. I had my final episode for the Method 5 on Quest Peace UK this morning. It was emotional. I cried for like an hour and a half straight. It's great. Go watch it. But that's it right now. Let's throw it off to Offbeat Southpaw.
I don't know who that is, but I guess this would be me. Hello, I am Offbeat Southpaw. I exclusively use my left hand for things. That's actually true.
No.
I play Nova Wake / now Torrent Void until he gets his name back. And you can find me on YouTube. You can find me mostly on YouTube. I make YouTube videos. I make
that last
funny
video,
things.
dude, where you just lost your mind. No spoilers, but you went a little mad in that episode, and
I
was
did go a little mad.
hilarious.
It was ridiculous. I don't know how that happened. So if you want to watch me literally lose my fucking marbles, go do that. Somebody's letting Offbeat Outlaw play, dude. I've been. Yo, it's DM Yeti. This is one of my regulars.
Hey,
What's up,
let's go.
homie?
Hey.
What's up? Yeah, they
I let him
me
play at level 20, like an idiot.
On Rhythm In-Law?
Frequently. If you want to go and watch me play more, go to the Jake and Feffers YouTube channel. It's just youtube.com/Jake and Feffers. There's a whole campaign, and I played a ridiculously powerful build, and I'm playing a ridiculously powerful build here on Thursdays as well. It's great.
Also on Fridays.
Yeah, and Fridays, and here we be.
Okay. The two of you, Astrix and Renekton, are just finishing up their investigations of this one smaller village, a mobile village that had many wagons and carts and the like, seemingly slaughtered by invaders of the Shadowfell. Picking up your step a little bit, you quickly begin moving towards the direction of the River Lord Solitas. I need both of you to roll D100s for me.
No.
Oh, and Astrix did find a strange lightning bolt wand that allowed her to do some fun stuff. I didn't.
Oh yeah,
that.
I sung a
97.
really good song.
Yeah.
39.
39 and what? Sorry, Nerium?
97.
That's not good in Feff campaigns.
Yeah.
We finna die.
I can't control the dice. I'm sorry.
I don't control the rate at which lobsters die.
Don't control the rate in which the dice kill me.
So. Couple days go by without any of note experiences. Slowly you're making you in the Fey realm, in my Fey realm, the sun doesn't really go anywhere if you're standing still, but you can head towards sunrise or sunset respectively. You're currently heading towards sunrise, and over the days of travel the sun slowly moves towards the horizon. The sky gets a little pinker. The air gets a little cooler. So yeah, east, west, sunrise, sunset, and then north, south is the seasons. Because why not?
Bet.
The music stopped. Why did the music stop? Get back in there.
Have you ever considered
Asking nicely? No.
Okay.
So, I'm on today, man. I'm on.
Offbeat gets a free second level slot.
Thanks.
Damn, you chat.
Thanks.
Does Lex have spells?
No.
No, she does not.
Not anything
have
usable
spells.
anyway. I've got a few spells, but nothing crazy.
You have like ritual spells, I think.
Yeah, I got Detect Magic, Disguise Self, Augury, and Clairvoyance. Those are all my spells.
Okay. Are you guys forcing all the goblins to stay in the basket, or are you letting them kind of run a little bit amok?
We're letting them run amok now. I'm sure they've been in there for probably like the first half of it, and I'm like, all right, fine, now you can stretch
Yeah,
your
you
legs.
guys
Stop
can you guys
being
can come up,
dickheads.
but Onova turns to Coax and says, "Now listen here, mate. You've got one rule here, right?
I'm just happy to be here. I've always wanted to go to the Fae. People forget
Right.
that goblins have an origin in the Fae, you know.
I know, and it's unfortunate, but I keep close. We're entering uncharted territory.
You'll make
And
all
we're
my
going to
scouts
be-
back.
Just don't be
How-
crazy.
Don't let them get caught.
Astrix is keeping a tight grip on them, from what I understand. She
Good.
moved forward with a couple of them, and she's kind of teaching them
As
how to
l-
hide their tracks and the like.
As long as they don't get caught, I'm fine with having them be a little bit of a scout party. I just don't
Little
want you
scouts.
all to go get somewhere lost where I then have to go and retrieve you later.
Right. Of course.
As you're saying this, Nerium, your furball gears kind of perk up a little bit, and you look back in a very back in the direction you came from, and a young goblin, probably the youngest in the group, maybe in his early teens, comes up, and he's running on all fours. And this he scampers up, kind of tumbles to a halt, and gets up to coax. This kid has not learned how to speak anything other than Goblin yet. He's working on it. This is a field trip to him. And he kind of pulls him down by the ear and whispers into it. And Coax goes,
Oh. There's a large somethings.
He's trying to translate.
There's a large somethings heading our way from behind.
Many or one?
Like something.
He looks at the goblin.
One
Many.
big fucker. Many big fuckers or many small fuckers? Moderately sized fuckers of what?
Large-sized creatures.
Oh, okay.
And how many? More than he can count.
Son of a
How
bitch.
high can you count? Is it like 4?
Points at his teeth.
Okay.
He's gotten past 10.
Just-
Oh, 20.
Okay,
Oh,
he's
okay,
learning.
okay. And
did they look friendly?
I'm going to tap Nerium on your shoulder, and I'm going to cast Warding Bond at 2nd level. You have resistance to all damage, +1 bonus to AC and saving throws, and we just got to stay within 60 feet. So,
Okay.
but whenever you take damage, I also take that same amount. So
goes-
let's try
Let's
to
avoid
it.
that.
Yeah.
Coax goes, and you watch as the little dude scampers up a tree.
Well, at the very least, let's all get quiet and let's see if we can hide.
Okay,
Miriam
let's roll
just
stealth.
disappears. Because verbal.
That only lasts like 1 round, like 6 seconds though.
It does give you advantage on stealth checks though, for that 6 seconds at least.
That's clever. I like that.
Oof.
Renekton got a 13. Renekton digs a hole and buries himself.
I have disadvantage, so I rolled a 13 or a 3.
Well, I got a 16 plus 9, so
Everyone vanishes except Nova Wake, who
I just
stands there, half obscured by the thinnest tree imaginable.
Nova, what are you doing?
I'm not very good at this.
And it's at that moment, I'm talking hundreds and hundreds of owl bears move into this glade that you're currently in. Some of them, one walks past Nova. The second one,
Don't try it.
what's that?
Don't just. I was just like, don't try it.
Nerium's gonna sneakily peck one.
Roll animal handling.
What do I have for animal?
Don't
+4.
roll poorly.
Oh god. 14.
You kind of reach down and ruffle some of the where the fur becomes feathers, becomes fur again. Bonk. You get a headbutt. Not a hard one, just like a.
I am not risking this one.
Sounds like you're a pussy, but that's fine.
You don't have your Dragon's Wrath glaive, so our crowd control is currently 0.
Renekton, putting on a brave face, is being trampled slowly. In his soft earthen hole that he's buried himself in. You see that he's got a little bit of a reed for to breathe through, and you hear every now and then like a
Off it out, you son of a bitch. I'll heal you afterwards.
About an hour passes, and still these owlbears.
Do they normally come in groups this big, Nova?
Wizen. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Yeah. And Nova just like, I don't know, I've never really encountered these.
Wizen, who is currently a bat hanging off of a tree, clambers up and then turns into his normal druidic self, and goes, I've heard of herds of owl bears, but I've never seen one. This is quite the event.
After like a little bit, how's Renekton sounding? Is he okay?
He sounds dead.
He's alive.
Okay, I'm just gonna slowly, very cautiously, after casting guidance on myself, wade towards Renekton.
Okay.
In case I need to make a check, just to like stand in front of him to help.
The breathing becomes a
direct
little more
some traffic.
regulated.
Yeah.
At one point, there is pointedly an owl bear who is just heading towards you and just not even realizing you're there, and he's just chewing on something like a rat or something like that.
If I can
What
at
do you
least
do?
get the most, I'm just gonna. Renekton, there's another one coming. Just let him pass. I lay on hands and give him 10 hit points. Real quick.
You lay on Reed.
Yeah.
You grab the Reed and you're like, and give him 10 hit points.
Yeah. Just hang in there, buddy. Hang in there. Let's not pick the middle of the road next time.
Okay.
Lesson learned.
At the center of this massive herd. I don't think my music's loud enough. There we go. A great tree-like creature with massive cascading, almost like if you took I'm blanking on the name, a trident, and like bent them outwards, the prongs, and then hung a bunch of bells on them. Boom. He's got shepherd vibes. And he looks around and goes, "Oh there! Hello!
Oh, hello there.
Hi.
Aren't you whimsical?
Yes. You can call me Whimsy. I like it. How fare your travels?"
Great.
Get out now, Renekton.
What? I'm just gonna. My friend here, we just heard word of a massive amount of things coming. We weren't sure if hostile or not, so let me just dig out my hiding friend real quick, and I'll be sure
let
to.
me help you. And he molds earth.
Yeah.
Out comes Renekton, looking around, all like wide-eyed.
How you doing, buddy?
Do we fight?
No. This would be Renekton. This would be what we would call a losing situation, no matter what we do, because frankly, this is a powerful individual with many owlbear who
With an
would
army.
swiftly kill us.
I would not call myself powerful, but I thank you. It's at this point, this tree creature, you realize he's covered in not rats, but like small rodents, maybe mice-like.
The little mice from Coraline.
He's also growing
Miriam
like some
immediately wants
strange
to touch
fruit on his limbs.
Well, at the very least, what are your travels? Do you herd these things, grow them?
Kind of, yes. I am journeying towards the River Lord.
Oh.
Us too, actually.
No.
He's an old friend. He's an old friend of ours.
Well, I lied.
Oh.
Oh,
Yes. If I had known you were heading that way, I would have said somewhere else.
Oh, okay.
so where are you actually heading?
I don't know. I am wherever this herd goes. They are my responsibility. But
Understandable.
it's always good to make it look like you know what you're doing.
Oh yeah, we live off of that.
Most wise at all times. I don't suppose you know much about what's happening in the cities around here.
No, I don't actually see many people. Usually if there's a giant herd, they tend to stay out of the way, much less make it to the center without causing a muck. So, good on you.
Yeah, we've been just trying to keep our noses down. Word is the Shadowfell have been making their rounds around here, so keep your wits about you.
I keep them tucked away. And he like pulls out like a knot of wood and he goes, "This is where I keep my wit." And he tucks it back away. Would you care for some memories? Perhaps a trade?
No, thank
I look
you.
to Wizen like.
Wizen is just leaning back and enjoying this. And he's pointedly not giving you any context at all and just seems like he's having a gas. And his ease does put you at ease a little bit, but you can see more of that Fey-like nature now that he's just allowing this. It's his own little prank by not helping.
Yeah.
Nerev's just gonna look at him just.
Memories, sir. You trade in memories.
Sometimes I also trade in flavor.
What? I'm curious about what this is. What exactly
They
do you
always
mean?
are. You're not from
Nerev's gonna
around here?
headbutt Nova.
Oh!
My undying curiosity will kill me one day, but I guess we are new here. We are travelers. I don't really understand what your business venture is, but you seem mighty proficient at it. If you have any information about the fair in general, that's all we're really interested in. But we don't really have. We're frankly a trade for things. I can trade you information but no taking. No taking. Only.
That is why we trade.
Getting.
We do not. I would not be so bold and brazen.
It's a sharing. That means that the information is kept, but it is mutual growth.
Growth.
I look to Wizen and I go, "You son of a bitch."
I didn't
I
do
need you.
anything.
Exactly. Help.
Fine. And he grabs the branch and whoop, bink. And they begin talking in Druidic because I don't want to do two very similar
Yeah.
old man voices. Eventually, he brings out some of his honey, and the Feyan shepherd goes woo, and you watch as all of his bark like shivers as he chuckles, and he takes a slob of the honey and like wipes it across his forehead, and then he takes out a knot of wood and hands it to Wizen, and they both do a little bow, and Wizen tosses the knot of wood to y'all and goes, "Give it a try."
What do I do with it, sir?
Take a bite.
Yeah, just gonna.
All right, it is very bitter, but you suddenly have a memory that you can bring forth of this beautiful glade. Honestly, one of the most stunning places in the Fae that there is that this shepherd remembers, and it has a strange vertigo sensation because you can see two waterfalls falling upwards, and then once they meet, they act like a normal waterfall, and it hits this golden floor with golden plants of grass growing out of it, and it kind of sifts through the grass, and strange fey-like fairies flit about, and golden rays of sun. It's just this weird but oddly striking scene.
Well, that was lovely. You want to try it, Nerium?
Bitter. Same memory.
Like,
May it find respite in your mind when you need it. I'm going to continue on, but it was pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you too, Whimsy.
Little jingles as he keeps moving on.
I want one of the mice.
Nerium. Let's not take the little creatures that live within our great tree-like friend.
We're gonna.
Thank you for the raid, Dono. What's up? I hope everyone had a fun time over at Adventures and Initiative. If you're not following, you should be. Fantastic stories over there. Okay. As you guys are kind of turning around, you see Astrix has returned and is kind of...
Yes, this is...
Stone creature looks at wooden creature in awe. The gargoyle kind of saunters up and goes, well, I came back, worried that we had a bit of a fight on our hands, but seems like we've avoided that.
This would not be a fight if this was a problem. This would be a run. This will be a get out of here as fast as possible situation. Especially considering we don't have our big... Well, I have my area of effect situation, but big Dragon's Wrath Glaive is nowhere to be found currently. Well, it's back on the ship.
Not my fault. I didn't make it.
I know.
The Fae. Miriam's still very upset.
Okay. She goes, well... We're here. On the other side of this wood, a couple hours, there is this beautiful, beautiful city, full of strange waterfalls and rivers. I had to keep the goblins from investigating further, but thankfully they have picked up on stealth and not leaving tracks. So,
well, that's good. Great thing that they are teaching them.
These couple of days have been good for them. They've also learned a bit of the concept of discipline. Glares at Coax. Who has one of the mice?
How come he gets one?
But before...
What? Just headbutts him.
Into the dirt. There's a coax outline on the earth.
The only reason it doesn't happen to Nova is Nova is just as strong as Nerium.
Exactly.
You're just like, ow, everyone else is like dead.
Just...
Yeah, your unarmed strike can kill a civilian just with one. If you hit, you can just.
Good.
Okay. Moving forward.
Well, let's proceed.
Okay. A couple of hours pass. Eventually, the owl bears begin thinning out and disappear entirely. The trees become sparser, the underbrush becoming a little more dense. And then you see it as you clear the glade. The land of Solatas, the circle of Adeline, and the River Lord's estates. Idigo is the name of the city. I should write that down. Indigo consists of rivers and strange giant trees that seem to roam freely about the city itself being the trees. These trees are hollowed out and massive. You can see various porches and stuff like that on the outside where people are hanging their clothes out to dry and the like. And the rivers seem to be constantly shifting as the trees, these pseudo-sentient trees, move. The rivers forming around them, and even if the city was a mile that way, all of these rivers would be vastly changed and somehow located around this city. You remember years ago when a Hraden kicked your asses out of your pain and dumped you here, swelling one of the rivers and causing a bit of a panic. And since then, you befriended Wizen, who then sang the Astral Dreadnought into existence. A similar method on how these trees are formed, but their recipe exactly is kept secret. But it doesn't feel like coming home, but it does feel like coming to a place where you can relax and find sanctuary. Which you have a bit of distrust of, given as that's how you were supposed to feel in the last Feyan city. But unless something has drastically changed, this is potentially a safe place. How do you want to approach?
Well, with a degree of caution, I think we will step forward.
Yeah, not full-blown stealth, but
just like, you know, tentative
like
steps.
casual.
Yeah, casual. Play it casual.
Casual.
Yeah.
12 goblins with their hands in their pockets. Bum, bum, bum,
Yeah.
Where the fuck did you get pockets?
Take your hands out of your pockets. You look even more suspicious when you're all doing that.
You guys are all hiding things specifically in your pockets. I know this.
Stop snapping. This isn't a musical.
Just a bunch of goblins like in V
No,
formation behind you.
Let them cook.
When you're a jet, you're a jet.
They're all just happy to be here. This city is stunning, and no walls that you can see. 12 goblins and 3 trench coats. That's 4 a trench coat, you realize. And as you begin to walk into the city, everything looks relatively the same, which is reassuring. The rivers part as you approach and kind of form a bridge for you to enter these strange, fast-moving rivers.
I'm gonna use the cantrip-shaped water to just like get a small ball and turn it into a snowball.
Okay. You can see various
Various crap.
Yeah, various
Many different animals.
What's the name of the elemental fae and elves? Eladrin. You can see various spring Eladrin moving about, and you don't see any soldiers or anything like that, just people living happily, moving about, and a couple of these birds take a light. One rounds closely to you, and then whoom, heads off to the biggest tree. What? Doors swing open, and Wizen goes, Solitage! Wizen! Move a dude out of the way. Picks up Wizen, picks up Nerium, picks up Nova, puts him back down. This dude huge. This dude has Santa Claus energy, for lack of a better term. This is the River Lord.
Sully, how you doing?
Oh, it is good to be seen again. Come, we feast. And then he turns.
We can eat this food, right?
I'm sure they take requests. And he walks in.
No,
Even amongst the Feyan allies, you must pertain to the rules.
Yeah.
Nirm's gonna flick Kovacs for taking all the fucking food. Just. What?
Gonna throw the snowball at Kovac.
What is this? What is this?
I make another one and I whip it as hard as I can.
He doesn't catch it. I rolled a 1. He's like,
Thrown stuff uses a strength modifier, so that would be at 31.
You whip it at him, and he falls into the river Styx. And he loses his memory entirely.
Wait, does he?
Mm-hmm.
I pull him out.
Where am I? What am I? What's the meaning of life? Who are you?
Oh, fuck.
Gonna have to fix that one.
The goblins quickly form a plan, and they set off to find Whimsy.
Happens when you eat all our food, and now we have to sit here knowing we can't eat. Anyways.
I hate the Fae. Under his breath. Everything's fucky.
So you guys know that there are multiple rivers of power that can be found here. The river Styx being one of them. In some cases, the rivers of magic originate here. In other cases, it is said that they at least flow through here before moving on. One of these rivers allows you to pick up a feat if you were to bathe yourself in it for long enough. A feat of your choosing.
Do we know which one?
It is something you're going to want to ask for, and it is, there are many rituals required. But yeah, you can see the river. It just looks like a river.
I don't like when the DM's happy.
Having fun.
I can tell this place is fun. I like
a little
this
bit of
place.
time passes and you find yourselves at a feast. This massive vertical banquet hall where the table is attached to a spiral staircase on the outside.
How many corners?
None.
Oh my god.
Surround room. It's the only way we're safe. Music abounds, glowing orbs of golden light move about the area, and you find yourselves at the right hand and left hand, Miriam and Nova, of Solitas, who is just putting down food like there's no tomorrow. Like there will be no food after this. And he almost forces you to recount your tales and adventures. And in a gesture, a pointed gesture, both of you roll performance real quick for me. See who tells the better story.
Ooh. I get a +2 to perform.
Ah, shit. Oh, 2 plus 8.
10.
The 10 flat.
I got a 12.
Okay. He looks at you, Nerium, and says, "Thank you." Which means he is indebted to you, and you can ask him of something. Ask of him a favor.
It's just like, slowly, my friend. I don't remember which one it is, so maybe you can help me. Remember you telling us last time we were here about some fancy river gives you all kinds of cool abilities and
The River of
strength.
Fate?
recall, I wrought it into being with my spit. He's lying.
I'm assuming it tastes great.
You watch yourself.
She goes and like playfully punches his arm. He's like, yeah.
Hard as stone.
Just shit. Arm just vibrating.
Turns over to you. You too, young man.
I'm just squeezing it, just like.
You're like squeezing it. It's like, and then he flexes and he puts an arm around Nova and like pulls him in while looking at Miriam. Please ask of me.
You want to go there. We want to see what we can get from this wonderful river you've created for us.
Claps his hands. Prepare the rituals of fate. He is momentum incarnate. He is will.
I love
him.
I got inspo, yay.
Yay! Thank you, chat. Before we do this, you did not come to me for my food. Clearly. You guys have mundane soups and are fighting off the urge to partake of the Feyan food, which, as you know, if you eat Feyan food, normal food will never sustain you again. Wizen's going to town, though. He's having a blast.
Hey, Presty this to that fancy stuff we had on Mount Doom.
Oh,
That
yeah.
stuff was good.
Nice.
It's like,
Looks like
dick
they
of a
look-
person, but great cook. He was just...
You really know his flavor profiles, I got to say. I've never, even though I know the flavor, I can never get the correct right when I press D. It just doesn't quite hit the same.
It's
it's the consistency, you know. It's the consistency.
Yeah.
Well, my friend Solitos, frankly, we're in need of, knowledge about this area. We have a bit of a situation in the Pains. One of them was cracked deeply and beyond prepared for, we suppose. We initially went to the Sealy Heart.
That's a bad idea.
We somehow
You
managed to come up-
realize that?
We realized that upon Exodus, but we went there, engaged in their political game for a moment, informed them of our problem. They proposed that if we went and saw the gloaming court.
Hold on, Albrecht. And a Eladrin, a winter Eladrin comes forth. He's the most somber dude in this building. Yes, my lord. Check them. Yes, my lord. And
I didn't bring any iron.
they start. He does a magical arcane inspection. They did not even put any spies upon you. They are clean, my lord. Your kingdom remains yours. He takes a bow and somberly walks away.
Looks like that one barmaid that you had.
Oh,
Is that him?
No. Close though. Wrong temperament. But we did so spies are something we should worry about with the Sealy Heart. And the
Yes.
owl. Well, we'll keep that in mind.
Especially that
Mind
lord.
checking our friends?
Roft,
Ruffed.
the big buck man.
Oh.
Only one who was ever able to outrace me. I don't trust him. Anyone faster than me, I don't trust. Never trust anyone. He gets real close to Nova's face. Faster than me.
Oh.
Okay. I will abide by these rules, my friend.
I have discovered that I love RPing the Fae.
I can tell you're having a great time.
Great.
Great.
He just has a longer gait than you. I'm sure if he was your size, you would have kicked his butt. It was
the size of a mountain.
Yeah. I will say, we should probably check our compatriots. We have a little retinue of goblins. One of them fell in the river Styx, and they're going to go speak to a man that called himself Whimsy, made of tree, guided by owl bears.
He is of the Circle of Adeline, yes.
Yeah, the goblins are going to go and perhaps retrieve their memories. So, but maybe when they come in, make sure you check them for spies first. Don't I'd let you know. But all the same, we did go to the Sealy Heart. We engaged in the political game. They told us of the disappearances within their 3 cities. Their 2 neighboring cities have all but disappeared. Initially, they blamed the Gloaming Court and suggested that they could fix our little problem with the pain should we go and investigate the Gloaming Court. Now, we thought this might be a weird idea, so we said, this might be a bad idea for everyone involved. There's a good chance we'll start the war. They then declined our offer, or they tried to manipulate me. Nerium thankfully caught it. And we then went on to investigate nearby in the cities, and we found that it was not the Gloaming Court at all. It was the Shadowfell. The fact that the Sealy Heart, frankly, they knew this. There's no way they couldn't have known that it was the Shadowfell. So they intentionally covered it up, tried to blame it on the Gloaming Court, and intentionally tried to send us to the Gloaming Court to start a war.
How dare they? Those summer bastards.
Summertime is a little bit harsh, I guess. All the same, we are now looking for an old friend. Somebody to help guide us in these times. We cannot progress without reopening, without fixing the pains. We don't know how to do this. We came here with... Oh, also, another thing. They claimed the reason why we went to the Sealy Court and the Sealy Heart in the first place is because I got my name stolen by a fae.
right.
Get fucked.
That's what I said.
Yeah, yes, I'm aware of my silliness. Why I'm only responding to torrents. You could have said my name.
He falls to a 20-minute laughing fit.
Nerium follows suit.
And just pointing at you and laugh, just with Nerium, just to the point where we're necked in and Wisner getting in and Astrix is just kind of... Even Astrix cracks like a rare smile.
Just, this torrent just is like... This is my punishment. I deserve this. This will never happen again.
Eventually, he falls to a coughing fit, and it kind of knocks him out of it.
So yes, I'm going by torrent now until I retrieve it. The Sealy Heart claimed that they had captured the individual who had stolen my name, and through negotiation with Wizen, that's why we set up the meeting in the first place.
Wizen, you should have came to me.
Yes, well, hindsight and all that. They are the most powerful of the Fae. And he goes...
Now, you can measure your dicks later. What's important is that we first of all get me name back, figure out how to fix the pain, and figure out what the bloody hell's going on with the Shadowfell.
Well,
Because clearly this is happening all over.
I don't know how to help you with your pain problem, but I will do some reconnaissance for you. As well as this. Do we have a name?
We did.
Blunderfellow or something.
It's in the other notebook.
No, I got you.
Good thing he's the note taker, because I'm certainly not.
Shit, where is it? Hang on.
Like,
It's like Brandlefoot. Yeah, Barnabas Tanglefoot.
Barnabas Tanglefoot.
He goes,
Oh no.
I fucking hate that guy.
Me too.
He peed in the river Styx. The river Styx.
That's disrespectful.
I know.
Do we know what this Barnabas fellow is?
He's a tricky one. I am to understand that he was excised from the summer court of Hert.
Apparently he disrespected the wife.
Apparently.
Oh, she's a frosty bitch. That's saying something for the summer courts.
What a frosty cunt.
She has a book of grudges.
A book of grudges.
Yes, be thankful you were not in it.
Yes.
Sounds like you handled yourselves well there.
Surprisingly
Did you gain
so.
any authority with which to manipulate you or spy upon me, most importantly?
You're trying to find out why you're so fast.
Never. Do drink, please.
Poor son. His dimples are showing.
You almost got me the first time, my friend. It won't happen again.
And then you look over and Renekton is drinking.
I'm just... Well, he thinks blood is tasty, so I don't think regular food was good for him anyway.
Renekton, remember the rules. Dumb bastard.
Now we have two.
It's water. You're the dumb bastard. I am the smart.
I hand him my bowl.
Try
Drink it.
that.
Drink my soup. Try. If it tastes good, then you're fine, right? Okay, you're fine for now.
Just making sure we don't have two dumbasses on the team.
We've been hoodwinked once.
We?
Well, but he got Renekton's blood.
Alright.
Barnabas Tanglefoot did.
Didn't remember that.
I did.
I am so glad you reminded me of that.
Yeah.
No! You dick! You just reminded the teacher we had homework.
I do have a spell to remove Fey possession, currently active. So, if Renekton gets taken over, I do have a way.
Okay.
If any
you
bullshit
do, yeah.
happens.
Oh, you do we?
Yes, dispel evil and good. I can dispel. Wait, not dispel evil and good. Where is it? Ah, God. Death, water control, blight.
Beerus is humping the blankets again.
What is dispel evil and good? As an action, you touch a creature you can reach that is charmed, frightened, or possessed by a celestial, elemental, fey, or fiend, or undead. The creature you touch is no longer charmed, frightened, or possessed.
Nice.
Yeah, I can also.
That's pretty all-encompassing.
Yeah, so if Barnabas Tanglefoot does try any tricks on our boy here,
I'll kill him.
well, yes, Renekton, we will cap to kill you if we can't break your enchantment. But yes, we can break. We will. Yes.
It'll be a good fight. You'll be fine.
Yeah, you'll be
He
great.
doesn't give back the soup.
Here gives the rest of her soup to Torrance.
I got a straw.
A really long one.
Yeah.
It looks like 7 bendy straws just like put together. Just like...
So that's basically the gist of it, Riverlord. It's quite a conundrum. Why would the Sealy Heart try to cover up the Shadowfell and blame it on the Gloaming Court?
Maybe because they're the ones who brought it here.
The Gloaming
Cover
Court
their
does have it
tracks.
coming. But
I
this
mean, possibly.
is-
It seems rash because
it's
not all.
worrisome.
Oh, additionally, we caught a little darkling from the Shadowfell. Killed it. It told us some information. It told us about there's some sort of nightmare lord that is taking over the Shadowfell.
I do know of this.
And
Sounds like no more than you. I think it's time we dipped our toes into the Shadowfell.
I'd be open to it. Could we perchance get a little dip in the river that's near him, so the
River of Fate, yeah.
We'd dip in there first, and then happily take our trip to the Shadowfell.
We have to be naked.
I have agreed upon Neardium. Dipping your toes into the waters. Tell me, Torrent.
Why should I?
Yeah, well, earn it. Impress me.
Give me your motherfucker that can take a big hit.
Why don't you just sing a song?
Excellent.
No.
He slams his fists down, claps his hands, and immediately everything starts getting gathered up, and he gets up and starts stretching.
Oh god. There it is. I'm not helping you.
Roll initiative. We're doing this here and now.
Wait, what I was going to say, what I was going to impress you with, mate.
He's like,
In one hit. One hit.
If you can, I'll give you one hit. And none of your fancy warm-up.
What does that mean?
It means you don't get to prepare any of your fancy ragamuffin spells beforehand.
I don't need to prepare my spells beforehand. I do them all right away.
Then hit me.
he like leans down to eye level with you.
Nova's got inspo.
Nah, chat.
Nova's got inspo.
If you don't down this man in one hit, you're not getting a feat.
If I don't down him in one hit?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Shing, shing. I take out it. I go, you're not afraid of a little iron, are you?
He fights dirty.
Of course I do. I'm a pirate, you bastard. I get out my great sword. Okay. Okay.
Looks near him.
I'm turned on.
Yeah, he does that sometimes. Not that I know.
Questioning glance.
Focus.
Give me. Okay, I need to do this in one hit.
Nameless Nova, I love that. You have no idea what his hit point pool is. You don't know what resistances he has.
Resistances don't matter. Because I can overwrite them. Okay.
I actually don't know if you can do this. This is gonna be
I
cool.
don't think I can, honestly. It was a gamble.
How about I sing you a song, and if you like it, he gets a feat.
I'm invested in this.
All right.
We're looking out for your friend.
What if my Chester does a little dance for you?
Put a pin in that.
Chester's like,
Put up in
No fancy warm up at all. You're not even mildly curious.
what
You're
was it?
chicken. No fancy warm up at all. You're chicken.
Roll.
Is that the problem?
Persuasion.
20 plus 8.
28.
Mm-hmm.
It would be unfair, wouldn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Tell me I'm mighty.
You're very mighty.
All right, you can have some warm up.
Okay, this is a little bit. Hexblades.
Joy and emotion incarnate.
I give him a Hexblade's curse.
Oh, tickles.
Yes, Is there anything I can do to help this? Just like a little bit. I am scrambling through spells right now.
You're good.
Thunder.
Do you want to take an early
Blood
break?
Control. Sure, let's take a little early break so
All right,
I
we'll
can
take a
come up
quick
with
early
a
break,
plan.
chat.
'cause
That gives him some time.
This is a gamble.
to kind of prep himself a little bit. We're going to break, Lexi.
Okay.
We'll give him a little more time to think about it so we can focus on other things and burn the break time on this. We'll be right back, chat. Bing bong! So, chat, if you didn't see in chat, there is a bit of a riddle in the words. And I'm not giving any more hints from that. I'm letting Offbeat kind of chew on it. I will say our fantastic mod Vloxen was able to suss it out.
What did he? I forgot exactly what he said. Entirely. I have an idea. Did he say?
Pretty sure it's what you said. You're the one who came up with the idea.
Yeah. I do have an idea though.
Okay.
I have an idea. At 8.
Are you ready?
Renekton comes up and goes, "Come on!"
I have to get you down in one turn, right?
Yes.
Okay. So, Nova goes through the usual preparations. Hexblade's Curse is already active. On the turn. Action. Channel Divinity.
Okay.
He is now vulnerable to all damage.
Okay.
Bonus action. 6th level spell slot. Branding Smite.
Okay.
Action Surge. Action. I'm going to use my Inspiration because that was a 2. I am taking Great Weapon Master on this.
Okay.
Okay. That is a 21 to hit.
21 hits.
This has been Booming Blade.
Okay.
And I'm adding on specifically Divine Smite and Eldritch Smite.
Okay.
Which, first of all, does extra damage. But, and I've got Potent Spellcasting active. So this is going to be 1, 2, plus D8s, 3d8 for the Booming Blade, plus an extra d8 from Potent Spellcasting, plus 5d8s for Divine Smite, plus 4d8s from Eldritch Smite, plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 6 more d6s from that, plus modifiers is 16, plus 6, so that's 22. All of this will be times by 2. 80 plus 22. And the kicker, because he is huge or smaller, he gets knocked prone.
Roll your damage.
102 times 2, that is 204 damage.
You bloody him.
And he is knocked prone.
The second he falls on his butt, he goes, "Well done!" And he gets everyone to start clapping.
You downed me.
And he gets back up.
I remembered that little function. I've forgotten it a few times.
Well, you remembered it when it mattered, yes?
True, I was about to ask you to go to the bedroom and see you then.
Pretty sure you'd be the one going down, but that's fine.
You don't know. Assume.
You know what? You're right.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right. He picks you up and goes, "Whoa, you're so smart," and he puts you back down. And he goes, "All right,
To the river.
The river?
The river of fates.
Just gonna go and fist bump Nova.
Well, glad that worked. I was a little scared.
Yeah, I was too.
He wades into the river. It gets up to about his chest, and he's very presumptuous. He grabs the both of you, just
Okay.
and he goes, "Are you ready?" And you can see that all these chimes have been set up, and all these mirrors, reflecting in strange. It becomes like kind of like a gram, like a pentagram, of these reflected light rays coursing through the river. And all of his Eladrin begin chiming the bells in a certain rhythm, and this hush comes over, and this wind picks up, and the river begins moving quite quickly, to the point where he has to brace himself, and he's a huge-sized creature. And then in Druidic, he begins singing and joyously, uproariously bellowing, and then he dunks you.
Oh shit.
He's holding you both by your ankles. You're just and then up and then back in. He dunks you a total of 7 times while walking Waynwards. And the two of you may pick a feat of your choice to add to your repertoire.
Yay!
Yay!
I didn't have time to prepare to look for one, so I need to be told which ones are cool.
What feats do you currently have?
Features and traits. Barbarian features, fighter
Scroll all the way to the bottom to see your current feats.
For some reason I have lucky. I don't remember giving myself that one, but Great Weapon Master, Resilient, and Pole Master.
Polar Master? Sentinel would be pretty tasty.
I was just gonna say Sentinel would be pretty good.
Sentinel.
Sentinel basically allows that when people enter your range, you can bonk them.
Bonk.
No, Polar Master does that. But when you do that, it
They
reduces their speed
stop
to
moving.
0.
Yeah, they can't
Yeah.
keep walking around.
Mm-hmm.
Question on that: can they use the dash action?
It reduces their speed to 0. So this
So
actually
anything
means
that would use their movement speed is still 0.
is it's still 0. Yes,
That's a
because it
clever way of
reduces their
wording.
speed to 0. Yeah.
Reduce your expectations to 0. Wait, that's a clever TikTok. Reduce your movement speed to 0.
0.
Can I get rid of lucky? I don't use it. I forget it exists. I genuinely just forget I even have it. I've never used it. There's plenty of times I've rolled bad and just forgot about it.
I would advise.
I'm not saying to I'm not saying to replace it or anything.
You're
I'm
good.
just
I would
like-
advise you to keep it, just because it's very useful. But if you want to trade it, that's fine.
I mean, if I'm gonna trade it, we'll be good to trade it for.
I mean,
mean-
you're already receiving a free feat.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I think if to be fair, if you're forgetting to use lucky, it might be advantageous just to get you something then that might add to your flavor of your character and just make you feel more like them, I know, as a whole. So then skill expert might actually be useful here to give yourself expertise in athletics, because then you'd have a plus 17 to your athletics checks, meaning that you could grapple the sun. But lucky is a good feat.
I'm gonna leave it up to an RP moment or a mechanical roll.
I guess it's a barbarian feat, so I have to change it from there.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I would say, you're receiving a feat. If you want to get rid of lucky and swap in a second feat, roll. Offbeat, what would you roll? I don't feel like Arcana would be the move. I don't think Religion would be the move. Maybe just a Charisma check, or an Intelligence check.
I would allow the roll with her best skill, with her best ability score, I think. because that's like the thing that she's most trained with. And in this moment, like you could rule it that the magic of the river finds her most powerful skill and gives her something appropriate as opposed to something that she's not
That's
used to.
too easy. You could.
I got +2 to
Okay,
charisma.
we're not gonna do this because it's too hard. But it would be cool if it was like roll a d20, and if you get a 1, then you can swap it out. I like that idea, but the odds are too low. I'm just gonna give it to you because I'm a good DM. Because I'm a friend.
Would you believe me if I told you I got a 2?
I'll just give it to you.
That is it skill expert?
Skill expert might just be fun for you because then you have a +17 to athletics. And you can get, I think you get another skill that you can add to your proficiency. So if there's anything like basics, like passive, like perception, insight that's low, you can up that. But I do know that you have pretty high stats. I don't know what I'm taking. I just wanted the free feat.
Yeah, get 2 skills and an ability score.
This whole time you're still in the water.
Just
Honestly, it's kind of it eventually just becomes very calming.
Well, that's impressive.
It's just this is my fate now. I am the water. I am become water. Can either up my saving throws or I can take Sentinel myself, which might be funny. So that when people attack people other than me, I can.
Does that cost a reaction?
It is my reaction, is the thing. And I am currently the guy with all of the counterspell, Silvery Barb
Right.
Shield. Yeah, so I gotta be careful with that.
I mean, Tough Feet would give you a solid chunk because you're level 20.
That is true. I would get 40 more hit points.
It's like the one time I would ever recommend Tough Feet.
Tough Feet's good, yeah.
I heard something else instead of become water.
I'm going to. I've got Sentinel, Meta Magic Adept,
Nice.
Resilient,
Who's coming in the water? What?
Tough.
Stop that immediately.
God.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I was streaming Elden Ring with Metro Mike, and I said, "Become wizard," and Floxen was like, "I'm sorry."
become wizard.
There's a wizard who specializes in that.
It is I, the Come Wizard.
We love casting spells.
Afraid of me.
Crusher might be fun.
I picked mine.
Oh, what'd you get?
Yeah, just put skill expert instead.
Okay.
And did you take Sentinel for your bonus feat?
Yeah.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
And
Yay.
Crusher.
The cum wizard.
Become wizard. I'm just writing down 6 options because I can't pick, and I'm bad at decisions when I'm given multiple.
What do you got?
And we'll say in a reroll. We got Sentinel, Meta Magic Adept, Resilient, Wisdom, Tough, and Crusher. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay.
1, Sentinel it is.
Sentinel it is. All right. Interesting. You're gonna be up tonight thinking about it.
I am.
know.
I am.
Was there any that you were hoping for when you rolled?
All of them. I want all of those.
Of course you do.
Okay. He pulls you out of the water. Did it work?
Yes.
Excellent. And he turns to step out of the river, and everyone's kind of clapping and stuff like that. He's surrounded by yes men. And then something strange happens. All of the rivers freeze. Like freeze over. And he goes, "What is this?" And
Wasn't me.
And from out of the mirrors that are all over this city, out come crawling bone claws. If you don't know about bone claws, they are wizards who tried to become lich who failed. He goes, "We have invaders!" And at first he's like, "Yeah!" And then he starts looking at all his people and goes, "Oh!
Connected!
Defend yourselves!" And he yeets the two of you. You find
Needs like a
yourselves...
deck save.
yeah, you will be needing a deck save as you find yourselves in the one of the top floors of one of his tree cities.
17.
You roll. What'd you get, Miriam?
16 plus
16?
9, so 16.
All right, the two of you roll and kind of. Gosh, I have weird hair. Too floppy. There we go. And you roll 2 crouches and you look around and you hear combat erupt amongst the city. And there are a couple of mirrors in here as well, and 6 bone claws crawl out of the reflections. Roll initiative.
Fuck.
I'm putting my voice to the ringer tonight.
I'm gonna add my ambush dice. 15. 14.
14, okay.
10 plus 3 plus 1.
Throw it in the chat for me.
Yep. Gotcha.
Thank you kindly. Bop. Okay.
Bobbity boobity.
This festive spirit somehow remains in this Feyan
I got
city.
a 10.
But for the two of you, a desperate fight is a desperate fight.
Mm-hmm.
You got a 10.
Even with advantage because the first was a 1.
$10 for Nerium, 14 for Nova.
Warding bond is worn off by now.
I just wrote blown caw. Okay. 2 seconds and we'll be good to go. Looks like I'm going first. Ow.
Wow.
Ow.
Sorry.
How dare you?
I know. Look at me go.
Didn't get a short rest, so there goes my action surge.
Oof.
It's
Do you still have the fruit?
I want to save it. It's all right. You have your action surge, so you're fine.
All right. Passive perceptions for me real quick.
18.
14.
Okay. Nova.
Mm-hmm.
These dudes have a reach of 20 feet.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
All right. First one.
Thanks, I hate it.
Just crawls forward, takes a swipe at Nova from 20 feet away. You guys are surrounded.
Mm-hmm.
First one is a 14 to hit. That's a miss. Second swing, also a 14 to hit. That's a miss.
Bob and weave.
You watch as it takes, it grabs onto one of the bones protruding from its elbow and rips it out.
Oh, you got a longer reach now, mate.
Throws it. with a dirty 20 to hit. He's chewing on it.
Shield.
Okay. It shatters against your magical barrier. Second Bone Claw coming up behind Nerium with your AC is 17 with a 16 plus 4 dirty 20 to hit. Gonna swing on the second Bone Claw. 19 plus 4, it's a 23 to hit.
You're rude.
Oh, I mean a little.
I'm such a tiny little barbarian. How could you hit me? I'm small. I'm so tiny. Just a little guy.
You take 24 damage.
Ouch.
That's slashing?
Pearson.
Okay, you're resistant to that. You're good.
She's not raged.
I'm
She's
always
always
raged.
raged.
Oh, you're right.
Level
she is always
20.
raged. Sorry, I'm used to people having to burn their bonus action for rage. That's my secret cap. I'm always angry. All right, Nova, you're up
So
first.
is that halved then?
Yes.
That's
down to
halved,
12.
yeah.
Nice.
Nova, you're up first. There are 6 of them.
And they're 20 feet away.
2 of them are 20 feet away. Sorry, one's 20 feet away from you. The other one that attacked Nerium is 25 feet away from you. The rest are 30 plus feet away.
In a 15-foot radius circle, so 30-foot diameter,
Sure.
how many could I get in one?
2.
2. And if I was to just
That doesn't really apply.
yeah, that math. I think that maths. Yeah. if
Damn
they're
it.
Fucking math.
I dropped my nice new pretty die. No.
Okay. I'm gonna
My bow.
Long
gonna-
job, sir.
Yeah.
walk up immediately beside the one that was attacking Nerium. Just
Okay.
get within 5 feet of it,
Okay.
and I'm going to cast Spirit Guardians at 5th level.
Okay.
That is my action.
Fails the wisdom save.
Swag. That should get another one as well.
Yes.
Barely,
Ugly
but
bitches.
it will get it.
1.
Yeah. So, well, it gets 2. It should get 2 total. I mean,
No, it rolled a 1. The second
Oh,
one rolled
Sag.
a 1.
21 damage.
Okay.
21 damage to both of them. Spirit Guardians has a bunch of other effects. You cast spell designated number of creatures is in. Yeah, Nerium, you're not gonna be fine. You're gonna be fine. I mean, when the creature enters their on fail. Their speed is halved in the area. Okay, so they have half their speed. And bonus actions. I'm going to target the one I'm immediately beside with Hexblade's Curse.
Okay.
Oh, wait, no, I already did that. My bad. That was not marked off on my sheet. I am going to...
Oh, thank you, Vloxen. There's a pic in the Discord of what a bone claw looks like.
I saw it. I hate it.
Thanks.
I'm gonna vibe.
Okay.
What I'm gonna do. I'm gonna vibe out. I'm just gonna sit there. No bonus action to use.
Okay, well, you focus the 2 that are up next, so I'm gonna roll for them. One of them gets it's wisdom, correct?
Wisdom saving throw, yes.
Okay, one of them gets 11, the other one gets a 0.
They both fail.
Okay, roll the damage.
Demolish.
16.
16. Okay.
Damage is radiant, if that matters.
Nope.
Big
Okay.
sad.
They are very focused on what hits them, so they both turn to you and go to town.
Fair enough.
That is a 21 to hit and a 7 to hit.
I'm gonna cast shield.
Okay.
So I've got a 24 AC now.
Okay, and that is a 16 and a 7 to hit. I'm doing both of these bone claws.
All right.
We have a crit. You watch as he does the same thing where he pulls like a rib out. He gets in behind you and just right scraping along your spine, just carves it up into your guts.
Oof.
Roll a con save.
21.
21. You are not petrified.
Thank God.
I would have been dead.
Let's see what kind of damage you take, though. You're a lucky bastard. I rolled 2 1s. You take 19 damage.
I'm going to.
You feel that thing wedged in there too. It's causing all sorts of problems.
You really had to put that there, didn't ya? I'm going to turn towards the 2 that I've already hit with stuff, and I'm going to use my legendary action. And I'm going to. I need them to make a dex save.
Okay. Oh, hi Dex. 17 and 10.
One fails. The one that succeeds. That one will take half.
Okay.
50 cold damage.
Oh my god.
As blast them with a torrent of briny cold water.
You feel pretty proud of yourself, and then you realize they're still standing.
What the fuck?
We got some tanky boys in here.
Hey.
What's up, Forge? Thank you for the follow. Oh, and Dark Alucard, thank you for the follow. Appreciate you.
Dealt about 50, 20, 16, 7, 87 damage. Do they look bloodied?
One of them does.
About just in between 100 and 200 health. Okay. Nadium, they're gonna need about 3 hits each.
Speaking of, that brings us to Nerium.
All right, let's go. She summons her echo, and it comes out from the frozen water. She looks like ice crystals around her. This is a cool little flavor there. This is not homebrew. We're chilling with this. Sorry, chat was asking.
Oh, it's because I'm using the tabletop RPG category today instead of D&D. I wanted to see what would happen. Looks like nothing, no change really. But welcome in, Forge.
All right, I'm gonna go for the one that attacked me.
Oh, you're good, bud.
Full arm master, taking a -5. Each 18, 20, and 19 on the ties. Damn.
18,
You have
20,
advantage.
and 19. No
You have
need,
advantage on all your
3
attacks.
hit.
Damn.
And this is all focused on one creature?
The one that hit me, yeah.
Okay.
Alright, so for damage, I also get +10 to damage. So
I need a haircut, yo. It's getting long on the
3d8.
Honestly, me too.
You look great.
That's why I've been wearing lots of hats.
1, 2, 3.
I want to do some like Viking braids at some point, but I don't know if the hair's long enough.
Oh, because one of them was a crit, even with the -5, does that still count as a crit?
Yes.
It's a hit.
Roll
Crit's
20?
crit.
Yeah.
Okay. So does that just mean double damage?
Double the
you-
dice
One.
roll for damage, yeah.
For you, Nerium, you get to triple it because you're brutal. You get to add extra stuff because you're a barbarian. You get to add 1 extra dice for the crit. So you get to do.
Could you help me with the dice, please?
Yes, I can. Let me just quickly get to Nerium's character sheet, and I will help.
You're good.
You're the best. I appreciate you. Once a crit is involved, suddenly I forget how dice work. I don't
Thanks,
know
Forge.
why. It's like
You're good.
View.
Yeah, that's a bone claw.
That's a bone claw.
You're not using your cool magic items, so we have a little bit of a goof and a gaff on our hands. Brutal critical. 2 additional weapon damage dice when determining the extra damage for a critical hit with melee attack. So how many attacks did you make and how many crits?
3 attacks, 1 crit.
1 crit. Okay. So that's 3 hits total. So that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 6 d10.
I just got a flood warning for the 4th time this week.
Yay.
Damn.
This
Louisiana.
state is sinking into the mire.
8 d10 plus. You don't have your extra d6s because you don't have your magic item. Big stinky poo poo.
60 tens.
It's 8 d10s total actually. Plus great weapon 18 plus 4 22 times 2 is 66. And any extra fun stuff do we have here? Just making sure we got everything.
I missed my weapon.
I know.
Yeah, how did you bring a sword?
You can summon it. It's needed.
I can summon it.
Yeah, yeah.
My weapon is whatever it wants to be.
My weapon knows what it is by knowing what it isn't.
Yeah. Unfortunately, not too much damage for this first chunk because you don't have your magic item anymore. Big sad. 8 d10 plus 66.
Damn.
Rolling.
Big numbers, big numbers, big numbers, big. Too many ones.
39.
Plus 66. 95.
95. I'm gonna roll for shock. Okay, does not go into shock.
Ooh, forgot my calcs for that one, actually. Give it another 3.
Is it your Nerium?
You could action search if you want.
Fuck it.
Fucking
We'll action surge it. Get it out of the way. Get my 3.
3 more hits. At
What?
advantage.
We got another 20, 16,
Yeah.
and an 18. And then minus
Let's
5
go.
to those.
All 3 hit.
Alright.
Nice.
So that was 8d10,
8 d10 plus 66 again.
6. It's a little better this time. How about that? 67.
That's much better than 39. 133.
133. Is this in the same boyo?
He's the only one next to me, right? I can't do it
Correct.
to another one. Yeah, so.
Okay. Decimated.
Yes.
Gone to the world.
He dead as fuck.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. Shatters apart. The little bits of tendons and skin and muscle. The only thing really keeping it together is it scatters. Okay.
I don't know. It only took me twice to get one down. Maybe you just suck.
There was 6 hits in there. I saw them.
It doesn't count.
You see that TikTok of that really big dude? Like he's like a tank, and he's like the only thing that matters. And then the plank falls and hits him in the back of the head, and he goes,
Oh, yeah.
All right, so that's what happens to Nova as he finishes off his sentence. 2 swings, miss. Okay, maybe it doesn't. Oh, there's a crit. I like that.
Oh.
It's a crit night. Everybody critting.
Except me.
You'll get there, bud. One day. So that is a tasty. Oh, this might actually be a good chunk of damage.
Oof.
28 piercing damage.
Ow!
Roll a strength check as its ribs open up. And it goes in for this hug. And
Oh,
those
God.
ribs start sliding in between your ribs and clamping down on your insides.
So it's
Jesus
a
Christ.
check or a save?
Save. Thank you. Sorry.
Okay. So it's 28 damage.
Yep.
Take that.
And then if you fail, he's going to be wrapped around you.
Yeah, that is a 28.
28. Okay, you managed to break off of this grapple check.
Just shove him.
Okay, you do have 6 new holes in your back. And that one rib is still wedged up into your guts.
I'm gonna need some good medical attention after this one.
All right, that's the
fine
end
task.
of the round. One of the doors just shatters as Renekton is charging in, with Astrix literally hanging onto one of his horns and 6 feet on his back, just coming in with the lightning bolt wand, which can be used as a
so
knife.
proud. I'm so proud of them.
It's so good to see you, mate.
And then he pulls up and goes, "They don't even have any blood."
I know, it's bullshit.
Make do with your art. An
All right.
artist makes do.
Go ahead and roll Nova for Renekton, and I'll roll for Astrix. Oh, that's a 1 for Astrix.
That is a 12 for Renekton.
Can I give you her inspiration?
No.
Damn.
But you're great. Okay. Okay, up first, Bone Claw. Seeing the reinforcements is going to reach into its throat with 2 long fingers and pull out its spine.
Oh, good.
And like a javelin, hurl it at Renekton. Renekton's AC, Nova?
18.
18. He checks it and takes no damage.
Ha!
Nova, you're up.
All right. So the 2 that I'm nearby, the one that's like right immediately on top of me.
There are 2 immediately on top of you.
Well, one of them's 20 feet away from me.
That's true.
Right.
Thank you. That's
Yeah.
true.
Yeah.
Wait, then he wouldn't have to roll for Spirit Guardians, would he?
Well, no, he's 15 feet away from me technically
You
because
moved.
like
You moved.
yeah. I've been around them. Okay. Do I have this spell? Huh? Question. Fun.
Question mark.
Clerics.
No, I do not. I do not have spiritual weapon. Oh well. We live and learn. I will, however, use branding smite again.
Okay.
On this one on top of me. Is this the one that's bloodied?
Yes.
Okay. 5th level branding smite.
Woo.
I'm going to then declare Great Weapon Master. And we're gonna roll to hit. If only I had Hexblade's Curse, that would have been a crit. That would have been so nice. It's a 19. 26.
26 hits.
Excellent.
With
I'm
prejudice.
going to then slap on an Eldritch Smite.
Okay.
Slap on a 4th level Divine Smite. 2d6 plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, 4 extra d6. So that'll be 66 total. Plus 1, 2, 3, 4 d8 from that. Plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. This thing is now knocked prone, by the way.
If it makes it to the floor.
Plus 16. 83 plus 16, that is 99 damage.
It is gone.
Boom.
It doesn't even make it to the floor. Branding Smite burns it away, and its ashes hit the floor and just.
Okay. Then I'm gonna use my movement to engage in melee with the other one that attacked me, and hopefully get an additional one in the Spirit Guardians.
That is a 5 plus Wisdom, correct?
That is a wisdom save. Yes.
4.
Excellent. It fails.
Okay.
It will take 24 radiant damage.
All right. It's bloodied. Is that your turn?
That do be the turn.
All right. Make a contested grapple check as its ribs protrude extra long and it lunges for you. That
That is a
D12.
31 nat 20.
You weave under. You grab two of the ribs and carry its momentum to the side by sheer force of strength.
This sucks. Please no.
No. I'm gonna make Swiss cheese out of you, bro.
Cheese.
All right. It's only the one in this part, so the 2 swings. Is your AC still 24?
No, it is lower.
Okay. 18 hit.
18 misses.
Misses you twice. First one goes wide. The second one, you bring your arm up and it, like on the angle as you block it. Nerium, you are up.
All right. How far am I from the last one near us?
There's one near you. It's about 20 feet away, and then there are 2 more that have not been engaged with yet.
All right. Nova's probably gonna be staying with that one that's close to us, so she's just gonna go to the next one and hope that she can do enough damage to fuck that one up. Because if she's gonna do a big hit, I'd rather put on someone who hasn't gotten any damage yet. I'm gonna do my 3 attacks, Polearm Master, and my Echo. Let's see. Only 2 of those hit. So
Okay.
Echo just decides to stay where she's at for some reason.
Echo's like, this is beneath me.
It's just like, no. So with only 2 and they're not crits, how many dice was that? Just 6.
That would just be no crits if you've only made 3. If you make 3 attacks.
No crits, 2 attacks. 1 didn't hit.
Oh, 2 attacks. 2. You have advantage even then.
Oh.
You have advantage on all your
Right.
attacks. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yep. What was the minimum for these guys again?
The what?
The AC?
You don't know.
What'd you roll?
18.
Hit hits.
Okay, so 3 hits. That is going to be 3d10 plus 20 plus 66.
3d10. Click, damn it. Plus 66.
We threw Lexi to the wolves with this campaign, guys. Can you show her some love?
38.
38 plus 66 equals 104 damage.
Okay. Dead.
Yay!
Damn. All right. Nice. Is that your
Echo
turn?
just like, nah, we're good.
you got that. You got that.
You're good. It's fine.
Excellent. Okay. Which brings us to Renekton Nova.
Renekton is going to, between me and him, who's there?
2 bone claws.
Okay. He's gonna engage with the one that's immediately in front of him. And he's going to make 2 attacks.
Okay.
Okay, that is a...
For all of our new people in chat, we have a custom homebrew subclass for Renekton that Offbeat made himself.
It's pretty snasty.
It all happened in game in RP.
Yes.
It's great.
17 to hit and a 22 to hit.
Both hit.
Excellent. That is going to be... There's going to be 2 smites on that. And it's going to be... And he's going to activate his channel divinity, Bloody Smite. So he's going to be applying stacks of bleed to this bastard.
Nice.
Just going to roll within. He's going to apply. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This thing will add... He's going to apply 2 extra... He's going to apply... Wait, how many stacks of bleed? Yeah, it's going to apply 5 stacks of bleed to the target. Plus 1, 2, 1, 2. And... Let's see what happens. 81 damage, and this creature now has 5 stacks of bleed. At the end of its turn,
It doesn't. For it does not have blood.
I mean, I roll that you can make robots bleed. If that don't work though, I understand.
Yeah.
In that case, he'll use his second channel divinity for his bonus action and activate the Sea Takes All.
Oh god.
As activate his bonus action for the next minute, every creature that dies within a 30-foot radius strengthens your oaths. Every worthy creature that you didn't farm reduces your hit points, increases all damage you deal by a d4 until this feature ends.
Blood in the waters.
And that should be his turn.
Okay.
Actually, while he does that, after that, he's going to just move within... Can he get both me and Nerium within 10 feet of himself? Opportunity attacks be damned.
Sure.
Okay.
Swinging. Crit fail. He loses one of his hands. And the other one is... What's Renekton's AC? We rolled
18.
a 19.
19?
19
All
to
right,
hit.
he takes the hit.
All right.
This feature doesn't matter, but when you hit them, it would apply a stack of bleed to the hitter.
I like that the creature has to bleed. 17
fair.
damage
That's
to
fair.
Renekton.
17, nice.
Because it's a very good mechanic. And it's nice that there are some limitations on it, I think.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Okay. Astrix. Call lightning. You watch as she hops off Renekton, comes to his side, and first points her strange iron jagged vein of gold into the sky, and you hear it bang, 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 and it goes through multiple floors, and one of the bone claws goes and he's only going to take half damage. Call lightning. I gotta look that up real quick.
You summon out like a storm, and as a bonus action, as an action, you can summon lightning, I believe.
Yeah.
I believe at 9th level it's like 9d10s. 3d10 at base level, 3rd level. Depending on the level, it's increased by a d10.
Okay. We're going to say it's a 6th level.
So it'll be 6d10.
I like it. I'm fighting myself. You got to be a specific kind of crazy at a level 20 campaign to like actually function. Like you got to be a
said that a long
specific
time
kind of
ago.
broken in the head. Yeah, pretty much. Basically, I got a hold of Offbeat and started playing with him, and I had to learn quick. It was a growing experience. I'm better off for having you in my life, buddy.
I am better for having you, my friend.
Now die! 11, 9, 20, 25... 25 lightning damage to one of the bone claws.
Watching my boyfriend cheat right in front of me.
It's not cheating if you're into it. Satire, chat.
We're all joking all the time, I swear.
Alright, then she's going to run up to the one closest to Nerium and sneak attack.
Sneaky, sneaky.
I was ready for this fight.
Yeah.
I'm not Googling everything.
No idea what you're talking about.
Oh yeah, it's...
Totally fine.
Sorry. Come on, where the fuck? Okay. Show me. Sneak attack 66. Thank you. All right. Jagged iron gold vein goes in with a 15 to hit, and that hits. So the vein, the golden vein is a d12 of damage, and then 66 sneak attack damage, because right up there with Nerium. Come on, Astrix. Let's go, Astrix. That's a lot of sixes.
Let's go.
Let's go.
That's a
Let's go.
shit ton of sixes. Okay, math. 35, 40, 44 damage. That's a dead bone claw.
Oof.
Ooh. Things are beefy.
There's one bone claw left. Which brings us to Nova.
All right, my legendary action is a recharge. Did I roll that? No, I don't recharge. Okay, it's my turn again though.
Yep.
So now I got to recharge. It doesn't. Shit. Okay, there's one left. I'm gonna walk up to it. It needs to make a wisdom save.
I'm
I'm gonna walk up to it.
Wisdom save of 11.
Starting my way on over to you.
I'll come to you, Dio.
Deal. Oh wait, shit. Hold.
my
Wrong
God.
dice. Damn, low. 13 radiant damage.
13. This
mhm.
one has not been touched yet, by the way.
I see.
French toast.
I'm running out of my higher level slots. Okay.
I said sluts.
I only got the low level slots.
I've only got low level sluts here. I think I've got one panacea fruit probably left.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right, let's go big then. End this quick. Branding smite. No, wait. Branding smite is 5d6. 5d6's average is 7 to
5 times
14
6?
plus- No.
Oh.
That'd be 5 times 3.5, which is 7 to 14 plus 3.5 plus 17.5. No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna do branding smite at 3rd level.
Okay.
For 3d6, and then I'm gonna say my 5th level for the divine smite. I am
Okay.
going to
You got a hit.
bonus. I'm going to action. We're going to roll to hit. That is a 19 plus 7. That is a 26 to hit.
26 hits.
That is a booming blade plus great weapon master. 5. And then that'll be 1, 2, 3. I don't have any more eldritch smites. So we'll just have to add this. I'm running out of steam. That's okay.
Nerium, you notice that
Mhm.
Torrent is slowing a bit.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Just like getting like 55 damage on
His
this
eyes
one.
are getting a little wide around the rim.
55 damage to that boy.
Okay.
And then as an action, as a bonus action, I'm going to harness divine power and give myself back a 3rd level spell slot.
Okay.
Actually, no, I'm not gonna do that.
Okay.
Actually, yes, I am gonna do that.
All right.
Fuck you. Okay.
Okay.
nice.
Nerium, you're up. Finish him off. If you
Right.
can.
If I can, I'm gonna make sure I get these 3 attacks. Rerolling all of them because not one of them got above a 10. All right, there we go. We got a 19, 17, and a 16.
19, 17, 16, all 3 hit.
Nice. So that was what, 8d10 and 66.
Yep. Phantom, thank you for the sub. 7 months. Let's go.
Let's go.
We've almost got a sub, baby.
Big numbers, big numbers, big numbers. 67
67.
plus 66, right?
How?
Plus
do
66.
you- Plus 67 plus 66?
Yes.
How do you wanna do this?
133.
Yeah. All right, she's immediately gonna go and chop each of their arms off. Just up, both attacks, arms gone. Echo's going to shoot through inside, shoot out, and freeze. before she disappears.
Nice. And then Renekton just goes through it like a toddler near a Jenga tower. All right. That is the end of combat around you lot.
Let's see what else is going on.
There's a quiet moment amongst you. Looking about, you still hear people screaming and shouting.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm running low on spell slots. How are you feeling overall, Nerium?
Here, throws her fruit to him.
Mhm.
Like, I don't need it.
Appreciate it.
That is kind. All
All she gets really is action surge,
eat
but she
the
can still do some
panacea.
damage.
You eat the panacea, and you get the attributes of a long rest.
Whew.
Like, action surge is cool, but at least I can get these guys done in
To your
at least one or two
surprise,
moves without it.
As you guys step to the balcony, it looks like the city is falling.
Oh.
Well, shit.
They were taken completely by surprise by this invasion from the Shadowfell.
Shit.
You watch the bloodied by Nova's hand Solitas kicking, flailing, thumping, and raging, now in horrible condition as he is being dragged towards one of the mirrors.
How far away is he?
Booking it.
About 200 feet downwards.
I had a panacea, and Nerium had a panacea, right? I
Nerium
have
did not
one-
have a panacea.
I gave it to you. I didn't need it.
But I still had one extra, or am I
Yep,
confused?
she gave you hers.
That was it. Okay.
Did we have any for Renekton and Astrix?
How many of the non-ripe ones do I still have?
I believe 2?
But those should have ripened by now. We traveled for a while, right?
One of them ripens.
Run it!
I rolled a
Um,
d12 and rolled a 12.
I'm going to... We're 200 feet up. I'm going to look to Nerium, and I'm going to go... We're going to take a bit of a fall.
Let's go.
I grab your hand.
It's about 150 feet of a fall.
That maxes out at...
15d6. It maxes out at 200 feet
So...
or 300 feet. The point is, it's within range.
Dice roller, that would be what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 70 damage?
I'm fine.
It's a 150 foot fall, so 15d6.
Mm-hmm. Nerium,
Yep.
deliver this. I'll take the long way down. I summon my familiar, and I have my familiar cast Thunderstep. Send her 90 feet down.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Then just follow the rest.
Yeah, and fall the rest.
That's what?
Yeah.
40 feet? 60 feet?
Mm-hmm.
60.
60 feet, thank you.
Yeah.
Alright, Nerium. You're going to be taking half because you're a level 20 barbarian and you're always angry.
Mm-hmm.
So 66.
66, yes.
Nice.
Okay,
That was clever, Offbeat. That's
Thank you.
28 falling damage reduced to 14.
Just gonna immediately book it to the
You
Fred.
crater. And then Renekton right next to you. who just
Renekton,
shoulder
toss me!
checks the planet. Oh, sure. He's gonna.
Well, how
he's
far
gonna,
is he now?
50 feet.
Yeah.
Strength check of 80. Sorry, 8. Plus Renekton's strength, Offbeat.
He's got a +5.
+5. All right. He clears you an additional 40 feet. You're 10 feet away.
All right, cool. That's enough for me to just jump in and shove the fruit in our friend's mouth.
Okay. Wait, that's brilliant.
Just here.
Is that one of the fabled?
And then he just flexes and he gets up and goes, "My people!" And he's just he's gonna grab the river of ice and start beating everyone. Just start laying about him, taking out trees and just crushing people in a glorious Nerium, Renekton, and Solitas montage of wreckage.
Nova and Asterix are just up, or just taking the stairs. Like, you think it's done by now?
She's just.
That sounds like Nerium.
Yeah, you're like doing the math. You're like taking audible cues. It'd have to be a huge stick of ice. It'd have to be a huge stick of ice.
There's no way that sound doesn't exist unless it is a glacier's worth of ice.
Yeah. You guys finally open the doors, and the three of them are in like JoJo poses. And there's one mirror left. They've smashed the rest of them. And the mirror currently is encased in ice.
Good work, everybody.
You did it.
Is the invasion held off more or less now?
Oh, it's been thwarted entirely. A lot of the city has been diminished. A lot of the city has been destroyed. A lot of people are dead. This city is not made with military aspects in mind. It's made for cultivating and growing and shaping in the way of the world and weaving things. And Solitas kind of is the defense of the city. But he was a bit caught off guard.
Yeah.
The Fae are not known for their wisest of choices. Or their farsight and planning.
Yeah. Well, Solitas.
Solitas is weeping.
Yeah.
Openly weeping and beating his chest in mourning of his dead citizens.
Mm. Is there any in particular that you'd like back? If they're whole, I can raise them.
How am I to make such a decision?
Solitas, look at me. I need you to think, what do you need for this city to run? Who do you need alive? You are the leader. Hard decisions come.
Who can help
Now's
you
the time to
rebuild?
make them. Your future citizens will thank you for your prudence now.
I'm sorry.
I understand.
My master singer, he can weave the trees back together.
Where is he?
In short time, this individual is brought before you. It's a surprisingly, a drow.
Mm-hmm. Are they still alive or are they dead?
No, they are a mangled corpse.
Are all of their body parts there?
Not counting the strictest of terms, yes.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I can work with this. As long as
Renekton callously says to Asterix,
I got more kittles than you.
and Asterix is like, now is not the time.
He goes, oh, right. Right.
I use a 4th level spell slot. Good thing I had that panacea. And I cast Raise Dead on this individual.
Wait, Ray's dead?
Raise Dead is the spell, the 4th level cleric spell that brings them back to life fully. They are weaker,
Okay,
But
I was thinking of like Ray's corpse.
Yeah, animate dead is the one
Animate
that
Dead
you're
was, I
thinking.
was like,
Yeah.
wait a minute.
Yeah.
Wait.
Let's piss off the giant.
Yeah. This one's weaker, but they are fully back.
Okay.
They will. It takes them like a week to recover fully.
And he gently picks him up and says, "It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay." You know. A short time later, a very somber Solitas says, "So you're going into the Shadowfell?"
We will be. Figure out what the purpose is of this. Uncover this nightmare leaders that they have got that they are working with. See if it has anything to do with perhaps I've broken pain back. You want to join?
I need to see to my people.
Understandable.
Be back with good news.
Hope to greet you with good tidings.
You'll be taking the remaining mirror. It'll be dropping you in at a location known as Thude's Fallen Fortress.
Food?
Aye, a long-dead god.
I know the man who killed him.
Do you?
Bastard named Ziller. Home pain, Kjol. What a time that was.
I haven't seen Ziller.
Honestly, love the bastard. Very chatty. There's too many of him. Positively too many.
Well, go you now into the Shadowfell with my blessing and my rage.
Appreciated.
I will
Hold
get
it next to mine.
answers on this end.
Also, don't think too hard about the panacea.
Oh no, we might be in trouble. Oh no.
That is something we should discuss later. When emotions are
I don't know what you're talking about.
cooled.
I'll tell you.
Wysen's somewhere in the corner, like,
You did what? We found something on the floor and we did a medicine check and it was great.
It's a good juju vibes.
Vibe check succeeded, so we gave it to him.
We'll be
Something
back
to
to-
discuss on your turn.
We will discuss it once back from the Shadowfell. Tend to your people. Actually,
We will have to hold the Shadowfell versions of you lots while you're there. You will be replacing them.
might it not be wise for us to get a bit of a rest first before we venture deeper? I know Nerium is not necessarily entirely spent. Take a quick hour, at the very least.
That would be wise, but you will not find a fight when you traverse.
I hope not. No fear being prepared at the very least.
Nova's
You'll have
found
to
a fight in a church. I wouldn't be surprised we'd find one.
okay. After an hour, you guys step through the mirror. Preparations are made, and you
Short rest.
Yeah, you get your short rest. And you step through the mirror into the Shadowfell. Looking behind you, the city is once again at combat with the worst versions of you.
Well, if they're the worst versions of us, they couldn't possibly be better than us, so... Nah, they'll be fine.
You find yourself on in a castle. And it's walking. This ruin of a castle has towers turn to legs, and it makes this slow, kind of like those turtle things in Elden Ring, with the big bell towers.
The walking mausoleums.
Hold.
Hello?
Light the beacon.
In this room, this courtyard, you do see a pyre.
Do we have something to light it with?
Hello? I cast Prestidigitation to light it.
And you do light it.
Yeah.
Okay. You light the beacon, and a moment passes as the pyre is fully lit, it turns black.
Oh no, a virgin lit the black flame candle.
And starlight begins peering out of it. And from the starry sky, an immense roar as a void dragon the right hand of your father has come. And that's where we're going to leave off for the night.
People, no.
Chat, thank you for being here. We're probably going to run that scene back a little bit because I want to embellish it out a bit more. But we do need to end a little early, which is fine. Thank you. No, don't feel bad. Seriously. Thank you all for being here. I'm SirFeffers, your huntable DM. Keep eyes out for me at the Convergence. That's coming up end of April into May. And I might be going on this D20 cruise. I'm not sure. Keep eyes out for that if there's still some tickets available. Thank you all for being here. If you want to join our community, head over to the Discord. We are as chaotic as we are wholesome. And if you want to get caught up on these episodes, head over to the YouTube Jake and Feffers, where we have a lot of exclusive content over there, as well as 3 of our ongoing campaigns: Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. That is it for me. Let me throw it over to Offbeat Outlaw. And stick around, we are going to be doing a raid.
What up? My name is Offbeat Outlaw. I've been playing Nova Wake / Torrent Void. And you can find me on YouTube if you want to look at this exact build. There's a playlist for all of the different power builds that I've made over the time. I've made 17 total. And frankly,
Wow.
that's enough.
I've done it.
I don't know what else you want from me. There's everything you could possibly want is in there. If you need something else, I don't fucking know what that is yet. But please check me out on YouTube. I make lots of content. I'm making lots of different content. I'm going to be diversifying because 2023 is the year of growth. It's the year of expansion. It's the year of change. So at least that's what I'm saying it is. And if it's not,
Going to school.
Lexi is looking into school, which is
Hey,
great.
let's go.
Lexi.
What? You what?
I was saying I'm sending it over to you, but then we spoke at the same time because of the lag.
Hello, I'm SmolBirdLex. You can find me at SmolBirdLex and SmolBirdArt. I'm taking commissions. I will happily draw your D&D character. Personas, I'll draw your D&D characters. Fucking, I don't care. Do whatever you want. Like, just give me money. I'll do it. I'm here every Saturday night. I don't have any other campaigns right now, but I'm open, bro. This was awesome. It was fun. I've always had fun with you guys, and fucking throwing it back to the Feff.
All right. Thank you all for being here. This has been fun. We're going to go kick it with the Snickle.
Hey.
Homie, if everyone pile into this raid, give him some love, give him some follows, and as always, have an excellent rest of your evening, the rest of your weekend. I will see you all on Tuesday. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Just a second.
His birthday.
We are raided.